What's up, weirdos? Good morning. So, trying out the morning live stream. See how it's going out there, my friends. See how it's going. Bitcoin went a little crazy last night, huh? A little bit crazy. Sitting up above $120,419. Look at this V-shaped recovery on Bitcoin. Just boom, shot straight back up. That's what you like to see, guys. Going to be a good daily close. We had a great weekly close last night. Let's go have a look at the weekly. Look at that weekly close. That's the highest weekly close in Bitcoin history, my friends. That's what that is right there. That is what you want to see. Very nice. Very nice. We did good, guys. We did good. All right. More continuation this week. Let's freaking go. Let's get into these super chats. What do we got? Uncle Duck 2000. Sorry guys, it gives me your ads now. YouTube has changed things. I don't know why they did that. I have no idea. But anyway, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker, my friend. I appreciate you. There she is, Gamma Goddess. I could use a dose of Gamma Goddess in the morning. Absolutely. Let's get this money, she says. Andy, my dude, my brother. Any chance of a hug, big guy? Zebek, my friend, I feel you on that. But hey, listen, don't be surprised. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring up the Zebek chart for you here. Don't be surprised, brother, if Zebek is green this afternoon, right? It does run the opposite of Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin ran up, Zebek kind of ran down. But what I would highlight is that Zebek is holding this range really, really well. Right? So when it makes its next leg up, which could happen any day now, it's going to be a nice move, man. And it is not far to break past here. This is going to be your level of resistance. This is going to be your level right here, previous high, right about there, right? 20683. That's going to be your resistance level. I wouldn't be surprised to see a nice move up there. We're holding strong here. We could lose this trend line and drop back down to retest old resistance as support. Here's the thing. We never did test this level here as support, right? Like if you can look back here, it was resistance. All back here it was resistance, right? It was resistance all in here. Then it was resistance all in here. So it is a significant level, and we broke through it, but we have not retested it to confirm the breakout, right? So it wouldn't be surprising to see us come back down to 2042 before working our way up. It doesn't have to happen, but it's entirely possible that it will, right? A lot of times we will retest old resistance levels as support to confirm the breakout. So it could happen. And I'll tell you right now, if it does scoop down here real quick, guess what? One, it'll be on a wick. And two, I'm going to buy the hell out of it. I'll tell you that much, right? Because the next move after that is way the hell up here. That's going to be your next level of resistance, 20683. So be ready, brother. That's what I would say. Be ready to take advantage, my guy. All right, let me get rid of the... boom, there we go. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel too. It helps the channel grow. It's absolutely free, so go ahead and check that out for me. It'd be great. Let's get into the chat a little bit, see what's going on out there in the wide world. Let me actually put the Ethereum chart on the screen, though. Ethereum's looking juicy, guys. Green candle. Alts are probably going to start to run again today from the looks of it. Ethereum building that bull pennant. Building that bull pennant, guys. Let's freaking go. Okay, let's get into it here. Some young guy says, yep, XRP, one of those projects to never sell. Set that number and wait for Flare to fully set up assets-based lending so you can generate. Yes, I am a big fan of the XRP ecosystem, my friend. XRP, Flare, Songbird, Corium, Sologenic, absolutely. The list goes on and on for sure. H. Barbarina in the house. Good morning, guys. Good morning. You guys know Rob loves his Mondays, right? Rob loves his Mondays. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, because I just realized the mute button was pressed on my microphone for the first 19 minutes. Zebek and Nadix, WF Capital in the house. Alex, let's go, buddy. Spuds, what's happening? Morning Sunshine, let's do this damn thing. KD motivationally, new starting time. Yes, we are starting. We're going to be doing a 9:30 a.m. live stream every day now. As you guys know, I'm trying to shift my time a little bit and my productivity so that I can have a little bit more time in the evenings with my son. So I'm doing a lot of content early, the first half of the day. So we've shifted the evening live stream to first thing in the morning. So yeah. The afternoon live stream, 1 p.m. My plan is to keep it at 1 p.m. Central, but I might have to push it to 2 p.m. Central so that the live streams are not too condensed. But either way, it won't be much different. So, Lynn, love the early times. Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Says Dennis, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe on the way in. It's absolutely free. We got, 216 people watching. We have 55 likes. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. But we can do better. Let's get it. Let's squash it. Let's crush it. Let's do it. We got Mermoa loving the early morning special. That's what she said, my friend. That's what she said. Absolutely. Viewer 8036, good morning, driving to work and listening. There you go. There you go. Drive safe, my friend. Drive safe. I will make your commute the best damn commute anyone's having today. Dave, what's up, man? Rise and shine. It's crypto future time. Let's freaking go, brother. Got my coffee and ready for the morning live. Thanks for all you do. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Chatty, Nadix to the moon. Let's freaking go. Good morning. Got up bright and early for this. I'm ready to zip back. Could you imagine, had you got up early for this and I just slept in? Wouldn't that piss you off? I wouldn't do that to you, brother. Danny, good to see you, buddy. Crypto JPEG, what's up, man? Came from Otaku's. Now it's Rob. Yes, I was listening to Otaku kind of finish his stream as I was setting mine up there. My guy, my dude, my brother Otaku, and zoomed over from Otaku's. There you go. Jake the Snake in the house. The king has arrived. Good morning, JTS. Salutations, Daniel Sun and Gamma Rangers. Absolutely. Richie Rich in the house. Yep, from Otaku's to here makes my workday go perfectly. There you go, guys. If I can help you get paid and your time passes quickly, that's what I'll do, man. That is what I'll do. That boy Nebs, Gamma, I heard you got that thing with on you. A little bird told me Toshi is ripping. There you go, Cody. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Amazing coins. I'm back. Was in the hospital. Sick. Back home now. Tell me what I missed. Well, you missed the bull run. We're all multimillionaires now. No, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're okay, brother. Listen, I didn't know you were in the hospital. I'm happy you're home. God bless, man. God bless. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Take care of yourself, man. I love this new time spot. Perfect. Yeah, so far so good, guys. It's working out pretty good. I didn't know if anyone was going to show up or not. So, Jake the Snake, I want Zebek to hit 41 so I can spend money I don't have. There you go. Okay, Lily in the house. What's going on, dear? Carrie Ann. We about to get rich, friends? Yes, you're not broke. You're pre-rich. William's in the house. Colton, early morning stream with coffee. Best way to start your day. Yeah, I got my green tea sitting here right now. I'm just getting ready to. My cup's invisible. You can't see it, but it's there. I promise you that. Harlow, my guy. Hey, Rob. Good morning, brother. Can you look at Beam chart? Want to know what the next level is? Frickin' guy asking for TA first thing in the morning, eh? Let's have a look at Beam. Oh, I cannot look at Beam's chart there. I'm going to have to go over to TradingView. You're making me work first thing in the morning. All right. Let's look at Beam. My mic was working? Perfect. Good. I was worried. The mute button was pushed for some reason. I must have not turned it off when I always turn it on when I go to turn it. I hit the mute button when I go to bed at night. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't turn nothing on when I go to bed at night. Okay. What do we got? Beam. Beam is just in kind of a consolidate, and it's in an accumulation phase right now. Right? We saw this happen with Zebek, and it did this for quite some time, probably like 9-10 months. And right now you've been in this range for 188 days. Beam has been consolidating in this range. When this moves to the upside, it's going to move violently, right? For me, you're probably going to come all the way back up around hang on. You're probably going to shoot right back up around your first level here, right around here for Beam, around 2 cents 6 when you make your leg up. That's probably going to be your first significant level of resistance, in my opinion. Once you break past this level you're at right now, right? You've got a level right there that you're kind of banging your head on. Once you break through there, your next stop's probably going to be up here around that 2 cents 6073 level. So keep an eye on that, brother. Keep an eye on that. Mike was working. Michael, hey, Rob, still think we will see a September pullback? I've addressed that a couple times now. It looks like it's going to be October, not September. So, Joe, hey, Rob, any thoughts on XCN acting like a stable coin for the last... Here's what I would say about XCN acting like a stable coin, right? Let's actually go to the XCN chart. I want to show you guys something interesting, okay? I know a lot of people are feeling a little bit impatient when it comes to XCN, but XCN does this, right? This is normal for XCN. I want to take you on a journey, okay? I want to take you on a little journey here, if my freaking mouse will work. Let me shrink this down. By the way, look at this giant, like, symmetrical triangle we're building here, guys. This is going to be a massive... This could be a massive move. You are building one hell of a symmetrical triangle here on Onyxcoin, and when it breaks to the upside, it's going to be a big move, guys. Make no mistake about it. This is a huge symmetrical triangle that it is forming. But I want to take you on a journey, like I said. Now, as a lot of you guys who've been on the channel for a while know, right? We were accumulating Onyxcoin this entire time, right? This entire time, hang on. We spent accumulating Onyxcoin through all of this, right? Now this, my friends, this is stablecoin action, right? This was mind-numbingly boring. I had so many people DMing me on the Patreon and stuff like that, asking me if they should get out of XCN, if they should sell their Onyxcoin and move into something else because it wasn't doing anything. Like, this was crazy. But we spent this whole time accumulating, okay? And the reason that you do that, is because of this, right? Look what happened after we accumulated all this. The longer the consolidation, guys, the more violent the move to the upside. We benefited about a 500% run to the upside after accumulating through all of this. You think that this here, you think that this is stablecoin action? Look at this. Imagine that, right? So this is nothing. This is just a big, giant symmetrical triangle that's going to break to the upside. And it's coming close to the end of its journey here, guys. So don't be surprised to see Onyxcoin go on a massive run again sometime soon. That's my thoughts on Onyxcoin. So, Brock, thank you for that. They gave me a good morning. Like I wouldn't be mad, brother. Hey, no problem, brother. Dave, if you overslept, yes. Love the early stream. Penny Packer in the house. Good morning, Rob. Great new time slot. Thank you so much. Good morning, Mr. Rob, coming at you from Alaska. Alaska in the house. Nice. Awesome. How's the weather out there, man, in Alaska? That's awesome. I love seeing people coming in from everywhere around the world, guys. Absolutely love it, right? Blessings, John. Good to see you. Good to see you. David, let's go. We're ready to explode. Thanks for the encouragement and to wait for this upcoming explosion. Hey, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Amazing coins. Rob, I didn't miss the swing we were doing. Did I? No, you didn't. No, we're still waiting on that. Morning live makes me lazy at work. Just wanted to watch future. There you go. Quentin, what's going on, buddy? I see you, my friend. Mario, I'm late. 50 push-ups. Yes, 50 push-ups to start your day. Blessings, Rob. Crow is on fire. Yeah, what's Crow's up 6% on the day? Very nice. Crow's up 24.5% on the week and 67 on the month. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. You got to zoom out, right? You got to zoom out because it may feel... by the way, I'm going to be doing some DCAing today, so keep an eye out for my buy alerts over on the Patreon. But if you zoom out to the weekly, guys, have a look, have a looky-loo, right? It looks fantastic, right? Physically fit, been watching every day since November, December of last year. Love everything you do. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, Michael. Thanks for clarifying, Rob. Not sure how I missed that. Sorry, the redundant. Hey. There's no such thing, man. No such thing. Listen, I that's why I'm here. I'm here to answer your questions, guys. And you know, Monday morning is the perfect time to ask your question to me because you guys know I love Mondays, right? Paul, what's up, man? Love the early stream. Thank you so much, David. Hey, Rob, would you chart out Jasmy just like you did XCN? Feel the same thing coming. Am I feeling correctly? Yeah, we can have a look over at Jasmy. Let's have a look at what Jasmy's doing. Jasmy. I think I've looked at Jasmy. Yeah, Jasmy's doing something very similar. You're absolutely right. We're in an uptrend here. We're putting in the higher lows and stuff, and we do have that. Hang on. We do have that bit of a symmetrical triangle kind of forming here as well on Jasmy. Right? You're coming close. Oh, that's ugly. Holy smokes. I'm drunk this morning. You're coming close, to be honest with you. But a lot of people don't know what's coming with Jasmy, guys. A lot of people don't know what's coming. You got to remember about Jasmy as well that they have, this is Q in this quarter, right? They're going to be launching, as per their roadmap for 2025, they're going to be launching Junction this quarter, right? That's going to be huge, guys. That's going to be huge because with Junction comes the wallet, with Junction comes staking, right? And so much more. So you're in this uptrend. Now listen, this is kind of a bearish uptrend. You could break to the downside here. I'm not saying you will. I don't think you will because the whole market is set to explode. So Jasmy's going to explode with everything else. But this is a little bit of a bearish structure. I think you could break to the downside, maybe back down somewhere around 1 cent to possible. My eye's itchy. Sorry. So yeah. But listen, Jasmy's not long for a massive breakout, my friends, okay? Make no mistake about that. It has been suppressed for a long time. A long, long time. So yeah. David, thanks, Rob. You're the best. Hey, no problem. Toby, I'm hoping Miria does some of the XEN magic. Miria's going to do fantastic, Toby. Fantastic. That boy Nebs, you've got 1,000 of these, but can you take a peek at Honey? Okay, last one, then I got to get into the news, guys. I can't let the morning stream turn into an altcoin request stream, right? All right, what else do we have? Honey's just been in this downtrend for quite some time. You tried to break above. You fell back down below. Last time we charted it, right? But as for Honey, yeah, I mean, you need to get back above. You're at resistance right now, actually. Significant level that you're at right here, right? As you see, you fell below here. You tried to break above. You broke above. You've fallen back down below again. So Honey needs to get all the way back up. And you're going to have your first major resistance level probably up here around 2 cents 781. So that's what you're going to need to watch on Honey. I'll throw the fibs on there. Hang on. You broke out like I was anticipating, but you fell right back down below because Bitcoin fell. We check our fibs here. Yeah, so you got to get back above your 236 before you can really do anything of any significance, right? You're sitting at about 2 cents 444. Yeah. So yeah, Honey's just kind of stalled out right now, hitting resistance. A solid breakout is going to get you back above. What you want to do is you want to break above here. You don't want to double top. You want to break above 2 cents 48 with a clean close. So break all the way back up here to 2 cents 781. That's the level I would be watching for. Once you break above that and close above that, that's going to be your confirmation of the next leg up, right? But Honey's got a lot of room to grow. The problem with Honey, though, is that there's not a lot of history here, as you can tell, right? There's not history to look back on for the chart, which makes it harder to make an accurate reading on the chart, right? But yeah, it's going to do fine. Corey Beebs, my guy. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Over on Blueprint as well. 26 cents for Jasmy. Yeah, 20 to 25 cents is where I'm kind of targeting. So, yeah. All right, let's get into the news, guys. We're all caught up in the chat. Let's see what's going on out there in crypto land today. Nice little morning news session here. All right, let's get it, guys. Quick shout out to the channel sponsor, as always, Decent Biometric Wallet. Simply use our link down in the description, guys. Get yourself a phenomenal deal. They got a 2-for-1 deal on the biometric wallets. The card wallet's like $5 or something like that. It's a small price to pay to keep your crypto safe. Keep it off exchanges, guys. You can stake right on there. You can swap, take profits, all that and more. Check it out. Use our link down below. All right, let's see what's going on out there in the wide world of crypto. First off, guys, what do we have here? We've got 317 people watching, 96 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys. Smash it, crack it, whack it, whatever it is you got to do. Let's get the likes up a little bit more. Help a brother out. I'm here first thing in the morning for you to give you the news. The least you could do is hit the like button for me. Institutional buyers pile into Ethereum, pushing markets to 523 billion. The buying frenzy has been fueled by both corporate treasuries and deep-pocketed investors, with blockchain analysts tracing some of the largest transactions in months. Recent data reveals an unidentified institution has been quietly building a massive Ether position. Using a network of 6 wallets, the buyer has drawn supply from major over-the-counter desks, including Galaxy Digital, FalconX, and BitGo. The largest of these wallets now contains roughly $181 million in Ethereum. XRP in 2025, regulatory shifts, market surprises, bold prediction. Okay. This push from the private sector follows a week where public companies added more than $1.3 billion worth of Ethereum to their balance sheets. According to CoinGecko, Bitmine, Emerson Technologies, was the biggest mover. Bitmine, if you don't remember, Bitmine, Tom Lee's company, right? They're trying to become the MicroStrategy of Ethereum, right? Which Tom Lee has really shifted my view on Ethereum in the bigger picture. As you guys know, over on the Patreon, you know my thoughts on it now, right? So Bitmine is a company I am watching very, very much. Snapping up over 208,000 Ethereum in a single week. SharpLink Gaming followed with $303 million purchase. The combined effect of whale accumulation and corporate adoption has reshaped Ethereum's holder landscape. Glassnode reports that addresses holding more than 10,000 Ethereum are at their highest count in a year, a sign that big players are consolidating positions as the market gains momentum. Analysts are increasingly confident about the asset's trajectory. Nilesh Verma predicts Ethereum could climb to $20,000 within the next 6 to 8 months, while Tom Lee, as you guys know, is predicting a $15,000 Bitcoin before the end of the year. While trader Merlin, the trader believes that the milestone could be surpassed entirely. Both point to strong historical fractals that match the current breakout pattern. Still, the buying wave comes with warnings. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin has voiced support for treasury accumulation, but cautions that excessive leverage or speculative chasing could turn the current optimism into a dangerous bubble. While institutional wallets swelling, the major firms joining the rally, Ethereum enters a critical phase, one where its price could accelerate to unprecedented levels or face a destabilizing weight of its own success. Absolutely crazy, guys. Ditto's in the house. What's going on? Zhao, early in the cockpit, Rob. Loving it. All systems green and altcoins lift off. Let's freaking go. So accumulation on Ethereum is picking up, guys. That's what you want to see. Absolutely fantastic. And Ethereum is climbing again this morning, as I showed you guys already. Crypto market roars back with $572 million surge. According to CoinShares, global cryptocurrency-based investment products attracted $572 million in net inflows last week. This marked a significant recovery following the first weekly outflow recorded after about 4 months. Investment products from asset managers like BlackRock, Bitwise, Fidelity, Grayscale, and ProShares and 21 Shares led the inflows. CoinShares head of research, Jeff Butterfill, reported that the inflows reversed an early week outflow of $1 billion due to the concerns over weak U.S. Employment data. These inflows were influenced by a government announcement that permitted cryptocurrencies within 401k retirement plans, resulting in $1.57 billion influx during the week's latter half. By the way, guys, a quick caveat. This week is going to be big. I have a video coming out shortly after this stream, and I'm going to discuss it a little more. But we do have inflation data coming out this week, and that's going to be very, very big, okay? So something else you need to be paying attention to. The future is a go. Rob, good morning, sir. Can you please TA Gari Network symbol? Yes, I will. As soon as I get through this article for you, I will check that out. Okay, so CoinShares reports highlighted that strong inflows during the latter part of the week replaced substantial outflows earlier. The inclusion of cryptocurrencies in 401k plans, blah, 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 blah. Regionally, the United States led to $608 million in net inflows, followed by Canada with $16.5 million and Australia with $7.9 million. Europe, however, experienced a net outflow of 54.3 million from Germany, Sweden, and Switzerland combined, indicating a more cautious approach on the continent. Well, we know that over there in the EU, crypto is still largely under attack, right? So that's not a surprise. Ethereum-based investment products dominated, posting $268 million in net inflows as Ether surpassed the $4,000 mark for the first time in 8 months. Year-to-date inflows reached a record $8.2 billion, with assets under management hitting all-time high of $32.6 billion. US-based spot Ethereum ETFs captured a significant portion of these inflows. While investment products ended a 2-week net outflow streak with $260 million in inflows, while short Bitcoin products saw $4 million in outflows. US spot Bitcoin ETFs contributed $253.2 million total. Among the altcoins, Solana, XRP, Near, Litecoin, Cardano, Chainlink, and Stellar saw inflows of 21.8 million, 18.4 million, 10.1 million, 100,000, 1.5 million, 700,000, and 600,000 respectively. SUI-based investment products experienced 3 million in outflows. So very, very interesting there. Okay, so Gari, you wanted to see Gari. Okay. Gari is doing something very similar to XCN, to be honest with you right now. Well, sorry, not XCN. What was it? Jasmy, I think. Yeah, we're just in a consolidation zone here, my friend. And like I showed you, if you were here and you saw the the Onyxcoin chart that I showed you, right? We consolidated for a long time. We've been consolidating here for 169 days on Gari, right? Now that is a lot of consolidation. The longer this consolidates, the more violent move to the upside you're going to see, right? So once you get past around this level here, once you get past about 20427, I mean, your next significant level is not going to be until somewhere around, I mean, you could meet a little bit of resistance right here, 20572, and following that, you're probably going to have some resistance right there around 20922. Those are your 3 levels that you're going to be watching for Gari Network. So write them down, and yeah, but you've pretty much found yourself your local bottom right there, though, right? I don't see it going any lower than that. So right now, not financial advice, but right now would probably be a really good time to be accumulating Gari if this is something that is in your portfolio. So yes. Ditto. Doing good, sir. Just feeling super bullish on crypto and the future of the asset class in general. We are so early. Amen to that, man. Amen to that. Big Kev, what's up, brother? Good morning. Toshi X Spaces today. ZBEX Spaces Wednesdays are going to be a wild week. Pump those bags. Yes, I just saw the ZBEX Spaces announced over on X about half an hour ago. I will be doing a video streaming it, so you're going to want to be there for that. Thank you so much, big guys. Thank you, everybody who showed up and who's sending super chats first thing in the morning. I appreciate you guys. Speaking of which, Lion Den in the house, dropping some cheddar, red or green. I don't really care. My hands are numb from sitting on them. Maybe take them off and shake them off a little bit. Play some Xbox or something, brother. You do something else with your hands. Remember, idle hands is the devil's playground, my friends. What do we got? 343 people watching. We have 125 likes. Let's get those likes up to 200, guys. We can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it, just like Ice Cube likes to say, right? Okay, let's continue on with the news. We got something from Squawk Box first thing in the AM. Of course, they're going to run an ad after I already refreshed it. So what do we got? Expect choppy sailing in markets going into the end of the year. Is that going to be the case? Well, we're going to find out.
Take a look at the futures, folks. We're up about 100 points on the Dow. S&P 500 up about 8.7.5. The NASDAQ up as well. Joining us right now is Carol Schlief. She's BMO's private wealth chief market strategist. Carol, I don't think you expected that when you came on, we were going to ask you about who you think should be the next Fed chair, but we're happy to have you weigh in on that or the other controversy of the morning, which we've been debating about how you feel about NVIDIA paying the president 15% for all of the chips going off to China.
Yeah, both issues are a little bit interesting to delve into, but it's also important to remember with some of the volatility we're seeing in the August trading is that August trading in general can be kind of a nonsense month because there's a lot of light volume. You've got a lot of Europe on vacation. You've got Congress out, Supreme Court out. So it's going to be more headline driven, and it's pretty fun to try to dig into some of those.
Okay, but let's do this headline. Let's just go straight to tariffs. So explain why, in your mind, the market has not just absorbed, but been happy about or accepting of the fact that we now have tariffs. And they are here. They are really here. If you didn't think they were here before, they are here. And instead of the stock market going down, the stock market went up.
I think a piece of that is along with the tariffs came some clarity for business. Business has proved more resilient than many had anticipated, especially with the Liberation Day amounts. And people are still trying to sort through how does that filter through the economy. Now, we saw some hiccups in the market, both stocks and bonds, when the services numbers came through softer, because it's important to remember in terms of the production side of things, 70% is services, and the purchase side of things, about that amount is services too. But if we start impacting the services numbers as a second and third knock-on impact of tariffs, for example, either tariffs or policies in general, because, for example, foreign students pay full freight at a lot of our universities. That comes through as services spending. So there's things there that markets will look at. They'll watch the CPI, they'll watch the PPI this week to see how it filters through. But for now, markets are leaning into the fact that we've got some clarity. We know the amounts, we've cut some good deals.
But here's the thing that I feel you, I hear you, but the thing that I don't understand is, the CEOs I talk to do say sometime come this fall, maybe it's not here yet, but they're going to have to raise prices. They've absorbed the prices before. They can't continue to absorb them. At some point, the prices are going to go up.
Well, and I think it depends, because I don't necessarily think they'll go up across the board. They'll go up selectively. And a company has two choices. They either eat it in the margins or they pass it on. And I think it depends on who you are if you can pass it on. The tech companies, if you're NVIDIA, you can pass it on. If you're a consumer goods companies, consumers have other options. They can substitute, they can buy house brand. There's a lot of other options consumers have. So it really depends on who you are, if you can pass it on or if you're going to have to eat it.
But what are you talking about? I mean, if you're an automobile maker, Ford says it's cost them $800 million this last quarter. At some point, you can't just keep eating that. Shareholders not going to eat that.
One would think not, and maybe that's when the markets come to some realization that either it's industry by, not even industry by industry, it's company by company in terms of, you're exactly right. It has
idiosyncratic
at some point.
Scott Besson said.
Well, that's the question.
Right.
Yeah, it has to filter through at some point. And when the administration talks about the billions flowing into the coffers, those billions are coming out of companies or consumers in the US. And so that's why you're seeing many of us call for a slowing in the growth rate and figuring out where that modification is. I honestly think people start dealing with it after Labor Day.
After Labor Day. Well, so that's the question. Fat Joe has this line, yesterday's price is not today's price. Do you know this line?
Who?
Fat Joe, the rapper, has this line. Yesterday's price
is
not today's price.
I don't remember saying this.
Yeah, not you.
Okay.
And you're looking slimmer than ever.
I am. I have I'm not crevasses here.
I'm looking great.
I can see my rib cage for the first time in 30 years.
Good for you.
What happened? I know.
You've been on the Scarsdale diet.
I have.
And it's been doing great.
Yes.
Anyway, yesterday's price, not today's price, Carol. And that's the thing. So what is it? The post-Labor Day, we're going to get there, and then everybody's going to wake up and go, well, yesterday's price, not today's price. Okay, that's not good for the market. Or do you think it's smooth sailing through Christmas?
I think it's choppy sailing, and I think a lot will depend, like similar to the Fed, we get a lot of data in the next couple of months. The data that we get in the early period, if you're a bull on the market, you're going to pick out the data that supports your case. If you're bearish on the market, you're going to pick out the data that supports your case. And so, but I think we'll get more legit data after into September and going into the third quarter, because these second quarter numbers, you know, they came in above expectations, but we took the expectations way down in the first quarter. So it was an easy bar to leap across for companies. The rubber hitting the road will really happen in this third and fourth quarter. And so markets may chop a lot more going into year end.
Markets may chop going into year end, guys. Markets may chop. That was hilarious. So quoting Fat Joe on a Squawk Box. Cody, thank you, brother. Thank you so much, my friend. I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. Good morning to you. God bless you and everyone here. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I'm starting to get the vibe that you guys are enjoying the morning live stream, so we'll continue doing it, right? It was something I wanted to try. So far, so good. You guys are sending me a pretty clear message here that you want to continue the morning live stream, so let's continue going. Kev, is your webcam box getting smaller, or do I need glasses? You need glasses, my friend, because I haven't, as far as I know, it's not smaller, unless what's it called? StreamYard made it smaller and didn't tell me, didn't send us any notification. It shouldn't be smaller. It shouldn't be. Maybe I just lost weight. Raoul Pal says he's been long XRP for years. Here's when and price. Raoul Pal, macro investor, former Goldman Sachs strategist, and founder of Real Vision, recently clarified that he has held XRP since June 28th of 2021 at the purported entry price of 60 cents. The statement was made after referring to XRP as part of what he diversely described as a moron trade. Okay. John says it's smaller. Oh, maybe they made it smaller. I don't know. Hey, remember one thing, guys. Remember one thing. It's not the size that matters. It's how I use the box. Okay. He's quickly corrected the statement by revealing the exact buying date, showcasing his commitment to transparency and highlighting the ability to experienced investors to balance market psychology and strategic action. On June 28th, 2021, XRP was trading at roughly 64 cents, marking Pal's entry price at 60 cents plausible. The time and timely in alignment. So he got in at 60 cents while he was saying that XRP was a moron trade. Rob is larger than life. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's what she said, but you are smaller. This significant appreciation over 4 years frames Pal's patience as potentially rewarding. At the market price now hovering in the low $3 range, his entry remains notable for having been executed well before the explosive rally period that followed regulatory developments and renewed confidence in Ripple's business outlook. Kizza, what's up, buddy? Zebek2, damn, every day it goes. Damn. Pal's willingness to hold XRP for multiple years span indicates conviction, not driven by speculation, but likely informed by macro level analysis and conviction in the long-term network's utility. Crypto JPEG says, I'm a little smaller. Dave says, yes, sir. No more shakes by afternoon live. Getting our fix early, baby. Awesome, brother, man. There you go. Not the size. Takes a long time to get to Europe in a rowboat, doesn't it? What began as an offhand critique of retail psychology ultimately turned into a compelling investment story. Pal's early and sustained exposure to XRP not only reinforces his analytical credibility, but also shines as a testament to disciplined capital allocation. Yeah, well, I got into XRP below a penny. What do you think about that, Raoul Pal? For observers and the XRP community alike, his position represents a form of retrospective validation, an investment that withstood skepticism, regulatory friction. Well, it would have helped a lot more had he been so vocal about his XRP purchases when the lawsuit was going on, right? But anyway, yeah. Anyway. All right, what else do we have going on out there? Another story about Ethereum. SEC's crypto policy shift boosts Ethereum and DeFi investments. The US SEC's recent pivot involving procedural shifts concerning Ethereum and DeFi presents potential transformative impacts on the cryptocurrency market, particularly affecting Ethereum and related ecosystems, according to official statements. The shift could enhance market efficiency for Ethereum and Bitcoin spot ETPs, possibly boosting Ethereum's DeFi participation without any direct acknowledgement of liquid staking clarity by the SEC. The SEC's recent crypto policy pivot has introduced significant procedural shifts impacting Ethereum and DeFi operations. Primary sources highlight changes that could potentially enhance the functionality and efficiency of these digital assets. Immediate market effects include increased operational efficiency for Ethereum and related DeFi products. This paves the way for pivotal market expansion as these assets become more accessible and manageable through enhanced trading mechanisms. The financial community observes that such SEC actions could transform investment landscapes for crypto assets by providing more clarity and certainty in futures regulations, potentially boosting stakes in Ethereum's ecosystem. The SEC's strategic changes are seen as pivotal for stakeholders in the crypto industry. Investors and markets anticipate shifts in trading dynamics, potentially increasing liquidity and the appeal of digital assets in the financial portfolios. The potential outcome of these procedural reforms involve improved market transparency and efficiency, influenced by Ethereum's strong presence in DeFi metrics. Historical trends suggest regulatory support could bolster Ethereum's position in global financial markets. So everyone being able to, these institutions now being able to stake their Ethereum is a game changer for the product, my friends. That is, at the end of the day, what is important. Crypto JPEG, what's the new schedule look like now since you're doing morning live streams? No, there will be a second live stream this afternoon. I think instead of 1 p.m. Central, I'm probably going to do it at 2 p.m. Central. But we'll see. We'll feel it out. Just stay alert, right? Good morning, Rob. Liking this early start. Ready for the parabolic run. Amen to that. Ramona, there she is. Good morning. Soon be wealthy weirdos. Hit that like button. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Smash it, whack it, crack it. Guys, holy smokes. We're doing fantastic today, my friends. We're doing fantastic. Cody says, hot like that crypto family. There you go. There you go. All right, guys, let's go look at the Bitcoin dominance and stuff. We haven't really looked at that today yet. So let's have a look. We'll look at it again later this afternoon when we go live. But let's just have a little glance around what's going on here. Actually, first, let's have a look at the M2. Let's have a look at the M2, shall we? So the M2 took another leg down here, guys. What are we doing? We're putting in a lower high, right? We have kind of slumped to the downside. I did a video yesterday telling you guys what I thought, my Bitcoin price prediction. Hopefully you guys watched it, how I thought this market was going to play out. So we'll see what happens. But so far, all we're doing is putting in a lower high, right? We rolled over. Can Can the M2 come back up and break above, or is it going to just keep rolling over to the downside, guys? We'll see. We'll see. Let's go have a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Today we spiked. Bitcoin dominance spiked back up above its resistance level here, but I think it's a kind of like a dead cat bounce, to be honest with you, my friends. I think it will end up rolling over and coming back down, so there's nothing really to be worried about there. My opinion on Hive Mapper, if you go back in the stream, I did some TA on Honey a little while ago, so go check that out. But I am bullish on Honey, yes. So this likely will be a dead cat bounce, guys. We will end up rolling back down. So don't sweat it there. Total 2 probably dropped a little bit as a result of the Bitcoin. Yeah, see, well, I mean, Total 2 didn't really come down that far though, right? It's still sitting right above the old resistance, or right on the old resistance. So Total 2 is doing, well, sorry, it broke above that. It's at a new level of resistance. So yeah, Total 2 didn't really drop that much, guys. So Bitcoin ran up, Bitcoin dominance went up, but the Total 2 did not drop. So very interesting, very interesting. Let's go back over to Ethereum's chart, see what's happening real quick over there. Ethereum's still green on the day. Yeah, Ethereum's still looking green, still looking good. So Bitcoin's still holding above 120,000. So all signs point to a green day, but we'll see how the day progresses, guys. Red or green, we'll find out. I will be here later this afternoon. It's 10:03, 11:03, 12:03. Let's go 2 p.m. Central. Okay, an hour later than usual. 2 p.m. Central. I will be back for the next live stream. Make sure you guys are here for that. And yeah, I'll be over on the. Make sure you get over to the Patreon as well, guys. The link is down below in the description. It's in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. Get yourself into some of our coaching calls. Let's get your exit strategies put in place. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys later this afternoon. God bless.